Tate Frazier went MIA. We just felt like that was an interesting coincidence.
I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Atlanta with T.I., but there's a scene in there where he snatches the chain away from his girlfriend, Lauren London. That's me with Tobacco Road. Snatching Tobacco Road away.
Well, you got to run solo. I'm going to come join you over there. But
we got a basketball.
I'm going to come put the headset on.
All right, perfect.
Take it away.
I got it. Colin Welp with the basketball. We got Western Skywalkers taking on Wicked Smots right now. And, man, both these teams have looked really solid so far. Colin Slater, Big West Player of the Year, went down yesterday, thought it could be an injury, but he comes back today, and he's better than ever. And as soon as I'm talking about him, he knocks down a 2 right there, 2-0 Western Skywalkers. And Colin Slater picking up where he left off. And here we go, 2-0 basketball game. This is getting physical, it's getting chippy, because all these teams, they're starting to see a path to that $50,000. Suk Matan checking into this one, the big man for Wicked Smots. And look at this, Mark Titus sitting down next to me. I know you're getting excited about that telestrator next to you.
I'll tell you, I did not earn the reputation as the hardest working man in show business. It was not an easy reputation to earn.
Yeah.
I'm in the Dos Equis Lounge. I jog over here.
Yes.
I'm in Robbie's seat. I can do it all.
You can do it all. Suk Matan can also do it all with the basketball on the block. And there you go. First basket for Wicked Smots. 2-1 here. Skywalkers with the basketball. A lot of contact, no call though. This is a very physical game. J.R. Reed came over with us earlier and said he was impressed by the physicality. And that's kind of a staple of 3x3U.
Yeah, Metro East Mayhem beat Tobacco Road Riders. And boy, Metro East Mayhem are...
ACC lost?
The Metro East Mayhem are not fans of these officials.
I see that.
That is an emerging storyline. We have seen questionable officiating throughout this event through the years.
Find me a player that's not a Duke player that likes officials.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. And that is how you try to get on the Dunkaroos team right there. The Skywalkers are skywalking.
John Knight III.
And here's the Dunkaroos replay right here. My goodness, take off, young fella. First in flight right there. Woo!
This feels like a good opportunity for me to do my annual rant of we need to make dunks worth 2 in this event.
Okay, I like that.
John Knight needs to be rewarded more than if he would just do a board.
That's worth more than 1 point.
That's worth more than 1 point.
I know momentum helps there. Oh, what a shot. Tie ball game. Skywalkers and Wicked Smots. Colin Slater says, I'll take that, and he'll take the foul there. We've seen a lot of quality play so far in this event. Colin Slater is a guy that comes to mind.
A lot of bad play, too, mostly from the Tobacco Road Riders.
No, don't talk about them. Don't talk about them.
You're right.
They're just the Riders.
Positive vibes only. There's been a lot of great play. That is the fun of this event, is that we watch college basketball all year, Tate, but let's be honest, we focus on the teams that get shoved in our face.
Yeah.
Some of these smaller schools, these guys that are from the smaller conferences, they don't get a ton of shine, Tate.
Yeah.
An event like this gives them an opportunity, a platform to make a name for themselves. And year after year, there's always one guy. New Williams was the guy for me last year that we talked about earlier. Guys like that emerge, and Colin Slater might be a guy like that. You know,
we look up and he's in the G League or playing in the NBA, and you're
a lot of America didn't know him. Maybe, he pops up somewhere else, and you and I say, we know this guy.
I know that guy. Jay-Sean Tate is the perfect example of that. I mean, obviously we knew Jay-Sean, and everyone knew Jay-Sean, but no one knew that Jay-Sean was going to be a starter in the NBA and a pivotal part of the Houston Rockets franchise, as he is now. And he did that, or started that journey at 3x3U. 5-3 right now, Skywalkers with the lead. And this is getting physical. Colin Welp coming out to guard Suk Matan. McCoy had a few great games yesterday as well. Suk Matan down on the block. This is your favorite play, Mark Titus. Feed the big man. Nothing doing there.
I just, I could do without the post-ups in this.
Yeah,
game,
post offense isn't necessarily the go-to in 3x3U, but hey, it's working so far for Wicked Smots, and they are smart, so we can't really doubt them. Colin Slater inbounding the basketball, 5-3. I love the Collins. I love Colin Welp and Colin Slater together. I like the two-man game. And there you go, Colin Welp with a turnaround and almost a steal. But McCoy now with the basketball, 6'3". They've doubled him up right now. And that's going to be Wicked Smots basketball. McCoy came up limping a little bit. He's going to check out. So that's something to keep an eye on for the Wicked Smots fans at home. Slater with the basketball. Ooh, that was too easy. Just beats him off the bounce. 7-3 Skywalkers. Trying to answer Swain, no good there. I think Colin Slater is trying to get that basketball back, but not today. McEwen backs him down. And that's easy money. 8-3 right now for the Western Skywalkers. Playing confident.
They're a good team.
They are.
I like this mix of guys.
They're on a 5-0 run right now. Let's check out this replay. I mean, this is the old Big East likes that.
I mean, you got a guy in Colin Welp who's a 3-time Tate, all Big West player.
Okay.
And I'm not saying he's the worst player on this team. I'm just saying, like, he's not a guy that's like, he's not carrying this team. And when you think about the pedigree of a guy like him, when he's like arguably the 4th best player in this format, this is no disrespect. I'm speaking more to the depth.
Colin Welp, you're seeing on your screen right now.
I'm speaking to the depth of the Western Skywalkers.
Yes.
So apologies to the Welp family if you're taking this a different way. But you know what I'm saying. This is a team that I like a lot of. I like their makeup. I like the way they're playing together.
I like the Big West in general, man. There's a lot of talent in that league, as we're seeing right now. The Ivy League, Wicked Smots, the Patriot team, trying to get back at Swain, says, I got you. 8-4, cools off the run for the Skywalkers. No, you're totally right, though. I mean, you got the Big West Player of the Year, 3-time, all Big West first team. It's a whole lot of talent.
And that's fascinating, too, to watch a guy like Colin Welp, who's been the best player, you know, for most of his life, probably.
Yeah.
And, again, he might be the best player on this team, but, like, at a certain point, you gotta figure out the chemistry of this thing, and you gotta figure out, get in where you fit in.
Yeah.
And the Skywalkers have done a great job, I felt like.
I like star players, don't get me wrong, but I love star role players.
Yes.
Those are my favorite players. PJ Tucker comes to mind, one of my favorite star role players in the NBA. 8-4, Skywalkers, Wicked Smots, Colin Slater taking the basketball. He's taking that shot. I mean, you can't give him that. That's all day. That is all day. 10-4, captain. The Skywalkers have a lead. And there's your standings right now.
No, I don't think those standings are right.
You don't think so?
The Skywalkers are better than 2-3. They're the best 2-3 team in this event.
Okay.
They are.
Okay.
So they are right.
Slater again, back-to-back 2s.
The guys in the truck are telling me, yes, they are in fact correct standings. But I'm saying my perception.
Yes.
I'm not a numbers guy, Tate. I'm an eye test guy.
And shout out to the Colonial Connection, right? 0-3 yesterday. They're 2-0 today. I mean, this Robbie Hummel's pool is filled with a lot of talented teams. So shout out to Robbie Hummel. I'm not sure he had anything to do with that, but I'll give him credit because his name is on it. And Suk Matan with the basketball. And yeah, exactly. And Robbie's in my seat, so I really appreciate that. He doesn't even have his headset on, so he's not listening to us. Wicked Smots trying to get an easy bucket, trying to get back on track, and there it goes. Finally. Skywalker's up 5.
Intentional foul.
I think that should be, yeah. That is the definition of an intentional foul, in my opinion. Here's the replay.
Flagrant. What's the difference between a flagrant and intentional?
I think Brady Manek's elbow. That's the difference. 12-7. Western Skywalkers, Wicked Smots. And they get the ball back, right? Am I right about that? I believe so.
There's no way of knowing.
There's no way of knowing. We'll figure it out. We'll learn in a second. We'll learn together. They're telling us in the truck that we could know, but we've refused. 13-7. Western Skywalkers, Wicked Smots.
When Tate and I are in the rules class every year for the X3U, we are in the back row falling asleep.
Yes, yes.
Playing the rules, so we learn on the fly with the audience.
I sat in the front of the class the first day. McCoy with the basketball. Wicked Smots needs something to get going here. McCoy says, I'll get going to the basket. and get a nice one there, 13-8. Colin Welp's like, please give me the rock back, and that's not a turnover you like to see. If you're a fan of the Skywalkers, trying to keep it together, hold it together. Like you said, the best 2 and 3 team, I think, in this tournament right now.
Yeah,
no doubt.
You're hearing it more and more.
You're hearing it more and more. Everyone keeps saying it. We keep saying it. McCoy inbounding the ball. Back with the basketball, and that's a long 2. Strong rebound right there for the Skywalkers. And that's 2 points. 15-8, the Skywalkers. They are non-stop right now. Well taking on Sukmatan, big on big. Foul on the ground there. Well doing the best he can to body up Sukmatan, but you're not going to find many guys in this event that are that big and that strong.
Yeah.
Hard to really match up with. Swain inbounding the ball right now for Wicked Smots. He's the guy who's been great this event as well. Short there, though. Gonna stay with Wicked Smots off the Skywalkers. Colin Slater is he is locked in, to say the least. Shot clock violation there, so no shot.
The
no
last we
foul.
saw of Colin Slater yesterday, he slipped on the floor up here at the top of the key.
Yeah.
Stayed down for a while. We asked him today, the injury update. He kind of played it close to the vest date. Didn't tell us what was going on. One of his teammates, I forget which one, said he was faking.
Yeah, I think it was Colin Welp who has the basketball, and he just got fouled.
Colin Slater looks to be 100%. I guess that's water under the bridge. We just have to let that go. We don't have to wonder if his whatever injury it was is lingering or anything else, because he looks great today.
I was waiting for the Ali LaForce Dana update, you know what I mean, from the sideline with him, but we did not get that.
Who are the sideline reporters in this event? Why didn't they go to journalists? I don't understand.
I think we are.
That's interesting.
Interesting.
Tell you what, those seats in the Dos Equis Lounge are a little too comfortable to get me up and go.
Yeah, I won't go to a sideline as long as I have a lounge. 16-8. Western Skywalkers have doubled up Wicked Smots yet again. And they
Can
are
you
trying.
imagine the broadcast tonight at the Final Four? Tracy Wolfson's in the Dos Equis Lounge.
Oh.
Has her feet kicked up.
I wish we were in the Dos Equis Lounge tonight. I might need a few Dos Equis. Sukmatan gets fouled right there. Colin Welp. Colin Welp is asking the official to understand his plight as he tries to take on Sukmatan, but the official's not hearing it.
You're seeing that day 2, the stakes are getting raised a little bit.
Yeah.
We're playing for buys in the big tournament. I mean, every game there's $1,000 on the line, and that's great, and we want that $1,000. But what we really want is that big bag, that 50 grand.
Yeah.
And as we're getting closer and closer, the stakes are getting raised, and these guys are, they're letting their voices be heard with these refs.
Another big shot. Yeah, they're slowly but surely figuring it out. I think my favorite moment of today so far was Darius Perry hugging the ref. After going crazy on the official
Very
protocol.
Jackie Moon from Darius Perry to have choice words with the ref.
Yes.
And then immediately say,
here's the replay.
Here's the replay. He's yelling at the refs, and then he's like, oh, my bad.
My bad. I didn't mean to yell at you.
I forgot that you...
Please don't tee me up.
I forgot that you have an influence in whether...
Slater, my goodness, another one!
I forgot that you have an influence in whether or not I come home with $50,000.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta calm down. 19-9, Skywalkers can't miss. Colin Slater continues to be great. Sukmatan continues to be big and strong on the boards with a nice putback there. Slater 4 for 4, 10 points in this game so far. He has been great. Okay. Well, there you have it. 19-10 right now. Skywalkers trying to get a dub. Trying to get back on the right side. Trying to get to 500. Just trying to get back.
Seeing the 19 on the scoreboard well, this is good. Kobe's got the free throw here, because seeing the 19 on the scoreboard is a trap that every team's fallen into.
The 2-point trap.
Yeah. But he missed it.
Let's see if honestly, anytime you're coming down to the last shot, you can tell that it's just totally different. I mean, it's like a frenetic energy that is unmatched, which is why this game is so fun and so enjoyable to watch. And there you go. Game point for the Skywalkers. Wicked Smarts kick out to McCoy, and he says, I'll take that. I'll take 2 there. 20-12. And let's see what the Skywalkers do. Oh. Sukmatan takes the punishment.
And an offensive foul.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Is this the second charge taken? Did Sukmatan get a charge?
The Rocky Mountain Range.
Here's the
believe it
replay
over there, by the way.
Sukmatan takes the punishment.
I think that's a good call, but I couldn't help but notice the Rocky Mountain Range over there.
Yeah.
Off the court. They lost their minds at that call, so.
I think you got to give it to the little guy, you know what I mean? Sukmatan, he's too big to get pushed around like that. McCoy, back-to-back, just hit a 2, and he'll take the 1 there. Wicked Smart's not going away, still competing. Game point for the Skywalkers. That's the right guy to have the basketball, if I had to guess.
This is your game point guy.
Slater, yeah,
there you go.
And that's game.
And that's why Taken's made the big bucks right there. Colin Slater in isolation for game point. Tate knew what was going to happen.
I'll take that every single day
and
of the
I'm
week.
telling you, I'm going to tell you again, the Western Skywalkers, now 3-3, are the best 3-loss team in this event.
Maybe
I don't know what that's worth.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll find out soon enough. But this team is better than their record indicates. And
those are my favorite teams.
I'm going to keep an eye on them moving forward.
Are they going to go to Robbie and Kyle? Can Robbie and Kyle do what we do?
No, they can't. And I think that's what we're showing America right now, Tate, is that
versatility is key in the game of 3x3U. Also in the game of broadcasting.
And in the game of life. Really. The game that matters most.
Let's take a look back. Colin Slater here with the game winner. Easy money. Man, I think he might have gotten fouled there, too.
Probably a foul.
Probably a foul.
But he knows it's 3x3U, baby. You got to finish through contact.
I just love that he didn't settle for the step back. Because, again, if it was 19, no doubt he's taking that step back 3 there. He shoots 100% from the field in this game, by the way, Colin Slater. So, hard to argue that he is him, as the kids like to say. He is him.
As they are going to the Dos Equis Slams, and Kyle and Robbie
are leaving.
Interesting. Interesting. We have the Western Skywalkers 3-3 now. I couldn't. We're over here, fellas. We're over here. We got the grown-up table now.
All right, for sure.
We're yeah. Colin, you hit Colin Slater. I mean, you had 11 points at the game winner. You had a perfect game in that game. I think. I don't think you missed. Why not? Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, say it again. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, your thoughts. Wow, is that it?
It was a must-win for us. We need to be in a good position to go into tomorrow. It's all about winning with me.
Can we just talk about the physicality? I mean, Colin Welp, you're down there battling Sukmatan. I mean, he's a true traditional big. How are you holding up physically? Because that was a tough, hard-fought game right there.
Yeah. You know, he's strong, and he plays it tough, and
you're like, I'm just trying to catch my breath right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know, it's all good. It's all good.
What about the? I can't help but notice day 2. There's been a little more chirping, it's gotten a little more physical. Maybe the officiating has gotten a little more questionable from the perspective of some of the players. Can you guys feel the stakes getting raised here in day 2?
Talk about it, John. I mean, we knew it was going to be physical, you know, money on the line, so everybody going to bring their best, and that's what we do. I mean, we play physical. I like the way we play physical. I like when they talking to us because I'm going to talk it right back.
If you could describe the style of play here, like what it feels like, the vibe playing here at 3x3U, to people at home watching, like what does this remind you of, like playing basketball growing up, you know?
Oh, yeah. This is all we did in the park, you know. Grab the ball, get it out the net, and try to get a bucket. It's kind of like the same thing. It's fast-paced, physical, everyone talking. So it's kind of like how we grew up playing the game. So,
playground basketball, baby.
Exactly.
Western Skywalkers are 3-3, Tate. I've said it. Their record is not an indication of how good this team is. Yeah. I like this team a lot. I think they're going to do a lot of damage moving forward. Pleasure talking to you guys. Congratulations on getting
Appreciate
another
it.
bag.
Yes,
Appreciate it.